So when I came online, my first goal was to make enough to take care of my wife and daughter and make more than I used to make at my old full-time job. So if you wanted to know, could you make more online than you did at your old 9 to 5 job? I'm just gonna share how I was able to do it in my life and how I'm doing it now. My name's James, I'm a dad, I live in New York City, and digital marketing is the way I feel for me, I'm gonna be able to create a legacy for my family. Something I do wanna share, because entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You have to look at your current job and look at 10 years in the future. Who's someone that's been working at the job you're working at now and they've been there for 10 years? And how much are they getting paid? And is that the future you want? Like, could you see yourself? Because maybe you are working in a place where the end result is the big money you want. When I used to work with children with developmental disabilities, because I had many regular 9 to 5s, I've seen people, my younger sister has Down syndrome. I've seen people who've worked with my sister for years. And then when I worked there, they were only getting paid like $1 more than me. So this is not a shot to anybody's career or anything like that. But if it's about making more money than you're making at your job, you just want to be very clear about that number. All right. So my old job, when I was getting paid $1,600 a month, and I made my goal to match that, what I was doing in the beginning that was making it hard for me is I didn't have any entrepreneur family that could guide me. So I started with very cheap, low price opportunities. And I'm not knocking them, because there'll be people out there who promote low price opportunities and they'll feel like you're bashing their company. We're not talking about anybody's company. This is about math numbers. So I'll use $100 as an example. And $100 a day is an awesome goal. But I'm going to use my old job, $1,600 a month. When my goal was to make $1,600 a month, if I'm going to do that selling a $100 product, I have to make 16 sales a month. Now, let's say at your job, you make $3,000 a month and you want to make at least how much you were making at your job or more. If you sell a $100 product and you want to make $3,000 a month, you can't run away from the math of you needing 30 customers. 100 times 30 is 3,000. And the thing about digital marketing and affiliate marketing, or anything where you're at home and you want to make money online, is that no matter how the marketing sounds, you only get paid when you refer a customer. So you have to be able to look at your business like this. No matter what it is, once you get started, now you're at zero. And what builds you up is anytime you get a customer. So if you're promoting a $100 product, you need 30 customers to hit $3,000. That would be on average, you need one sale a day. If there's 30 days in a month, you need one sale a day. Here's where the stress can kick in. If you don't make one sale a day, now the only way for you to stay on track with your $3,000 a month goal is you got to make up for lost time. So if you didn't make a sale by day 7, on day 8, you need to make 8 sales that day to still be on track with your goals. What happens if you don't do that, right? So what I found an easier way for me to hit my bigger goals is when I started working higher. Instead of working harder, I started working higher. And what I mean by that is I found a mentor. I focused on a premium value product where I can make $900 from one customer. I structured my time frame so that I work 2 hours a day. I focus on just income producing activities, creating content, posting ads, going live, having call to actions in my content that lead back to my link in my bio or my website link or people DMing me. And I'm consistent with who I decided I want to focus on, right? Because we learn how to attract our perfect customer. Now, using that same $3,000 a month income goal, when I can make $900 a customer, for me to make $3,000 in a month, that only takes 4 sales. 900 times 4 is $3,600. So one person, they have to get 30 sales just to make $3,000 in a month. Me and other people who go premium value, we only need a handful of sales. And this is also how I hit my first 5-figure months where I crossed that $10,000 a month mark. And that was never my goal in the beginning. In the beginning, I just wanted to make more than my old job. But once I understood the math and I knew I wasn't going to quit anyway, I'm going to show up daily anyway. This is what created the burnout for me in the beginning of my journey. I'm down to grind. I'm down to show up every day, but I need to make so many sales that in order to live a lifestyle, it's like too much. When I focused on premium value, in my first 90 days, I made $30,600. Not because I'm better than anyone, but because I put myself in a higher position. I found a mentor and I followed a step-by-step blueprint. And that's what I'm doing now. So is it possible for you to make more from your 9-to-5 or make more from your business, your online income than you can with a 9-to-5? If you learn how to keep things simple, absolutely. But you just have to be willing to put the work in, and you can't compare yourself to other people. You got to compare yourself to yourself. This is how I'm able to avoid getting distracted by other marketers. This is how I'm able to lock in on my clear income goals and how I'm able to maintain control of my decisions of what I choose to do online. You move the needle. And with Master Resale Rights, that's the freedom you get. So I love the business model that I have. I love the product package that I promote. I have my clear income goals, the community and everything. I don't care about what anybody else is doing until I hit the goals that I set for myself. And I have the guidance of a mentor who's made millions of dollars. You see the difference? You're not depending on other people. You're able to put yourself in a position of power and just have the guidance of somebody who already has the kind of results that, people love. So that's how I'm doing it, guys. Master Resale Rights, keeping it simple, having an automated system that explains the program for me. And then I have a structured 2-hour workday where I knock out my income producing activities. They all lead back to my system. And then I spend the rest of the day doing what I love to do. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a creator. I like to write music. I like to spend time with my family. I have my family, like my mother, my sister, and my younger sister has Down syndrome. So there's times when I got to just get up and go. And I'm just sharing my life now, right? So that's why the business model I love is a freedom lifestyle. No physical inventory. I don't have to pay any monthly fees for my business. I have an automated system that explains it 24/7. And anytime I get a customer, I get paid that money the same day. No boss telling me I got to wait 2 weeks later or none of that, right? So it's really just about the more you could put yourself in control of your financial situation, the more freedom you have. So that's how I'm doing it. My name's James. I'm a dad. I live in New York City. I'm not trying to be anybody's guru. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just found a simple system that works for me. And if you want to see how I was able to make $10,000 plus in just 24 days, I have my link in the bio, or you could DM me ready, and I'm going to send you the blueprint.